guys, my name is Angelia and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Downworlders. It has been a long time. This is mostly down to lack of inspiration for the series, but recently I've been feeling it a little bit more, so we are back. We are here with Magnus Bane, who is currently in his house. What are you doing? He's playing, well, he's progressive for being in like the 1800s, but you know, it's The Sims, and beggars can't be choosers when it comes to that. So he is just here in his house. I did go ahead and add Alexei to the household for a very specific plot purpose. He just decided to pop into Magnus's home, which Magnus is less than pleased by, so he's probably yelling up the stairs to Magnus. And, you know, Magnus is getting a little bit frustrated. He's like, why are you here? So Magnus is gonna go ahead and come downstairs and see what the heck Alexei wants. Now, in the last part, we saw Alexei witness Camille and Ralph's romance, which he is less than enthused by. Let me go ahead and pause this. So he's gonna complain to Magnus a little bit. Magnus is just, he's less than enthused about this. You know, he doesn't really get it. He's just like, okay. That's cool and all, but why are you in my house? Because I didn't invite you here. I really want to know part in your sordid love triangle that doesn't really exist because Camille has zero interest in you. But you know, Alexei likes to complain, and he's trying to sort of rally the Downworlders to be on his side, and Magnus is pretending that he's interested in all of this, but he's really not. He's just like, he's trying to keep the peace. You know, he's trying to convey to Alexei that he is more of a neutral standpoint. Like, he would prefer to just lay low and not have any of the attention on him, especially with the state of the Downworlders and also Vampiricity. With the state of the Downworlders and the Shadow Hunters and all of that, so Magnus would prefer to remain neutral in all of this. Alexei doesn't want him to, you know, he wants him to, like, go against Camille and try to overthrow her and all this other stuff, and he really wants some, not history, but yeah, whatever. And again, Alexei's a very old vampire. He's used to getting his way. He's not used to hearing no, so having Camille being like, lukewarm towards him isn't exactly something that he really wants to happen. So he's trying to get Magnus on his side, and Magnus is not having it, you know. He would just rather be by himself. He would rather read and not go on the computer would be ideal. Magnus, you're ruining the immersion here. Is there a candy bowl up here? I don't know. Go read something. Alexei is obviously less than enthused by the fact that Magnus doesn't want to listen to him, so he's just gonna be swearing and being angry and being Alexei about it. Now, Magnus, on the other hand, he understands more than Alexei thinks that he does. He's very observant in that way, and Magnus is kind of taking all this in and looking at his behavior, and he's kind of gathering that Alexei is probably plotting something just by the way he was talking to him. So Magnus is, you know, concocting a plan to A, get rid of Alexei to get him out of his stinking house, and B, to stop whatever it is that Alexei has in mind, which he definitely does. We can just do that again. We can do Vampire Eyes. Yeah, let's do some dark meditation. And, you know, Magnus being Magnus, he's like, okay, you can stay if you really need to. I'm just going to be upstairs reading and doing some things. This would be so much easier if we had Supernatural for, like, witchcraft and stuff like that. What is this camera doing right now? I don't know. So he's gonna do some dark meditation under Magnus's, you know, I don't know why we just got an achievement sound. Under Magnus's, I don't really want to say instruction, but like his suggestion, I suppose. Well, that's cool. And, you know, Magnus is too nice to be like, you know, get out of my house. But Magnus also really wants to potentially go take a trip and go see Camille and chat with her about what just happened. He may even have her come over here if we can get rid of Alexei in time. What are you doing? Critique work, it's a plant. I don't exactly understand what you were expecting to find here. So we're actually going to go ahead and travel with Magnus. Magnus is going to pretend he has to run out and get some ingredients for spells. And, you know, chat with some other warlocks, when really he's gonna go visit Camille, and try to... Okay. I guess we have to take her to her own house. That's fine. So we're just gonna chat with her, try to, get through to her that something clearly happened, and Alexei, definitely, he's not the most subtle of people, to where he did tell Magnus, you know, what he saw. Not in so many words, but he did tell him, you know, like, I know for sure something's going on between her and Ralph. This isn't acceptable. Vampires and werewolves definitely shouldn't mix. It should be vampire and vampire. Camille obviously isn't all for that, but... Why can't I... Okay, well, that's fine. We can just talk to her outside. So he's gonna go ahead and tell Camille what's going on. And, of course, she is in complete and utter shock. She doesn't understand why Alexei is being this way, especially when she hasn't led him on. He just has this weird infatuation with her, and she's just not feeling it. She's not that type of person. At least not yet. This iteration of Camille... She's very young. She's a young vampire. She's been making hats for, you know, the prestige sort of people, and it's just not her as of yet. Oh, it looks like he's still here. So he's gonna reveal a deep secret to her and tell her all about what Alexei's been saying, what he's been doing, and, you know, try to keep her as safe as possible, because despite everything, he does care about Camille. It may not... be in a completely platonic way, at least coming from Magnus, but at the same time, he has this kindred relationship with her, in that right now they see the world in sort of the same way. And again, she's still very new to this whole world, and she's not as old of a vampire as Alexei is at the moment. So for Camille, she's still trying to figure all this out, and she is really into Ralph, but, you know, Alexei is that type of guy who, again, doesn't know how to take no for an answer. He's never really been told no. So Magnus at least wants to look out for Camille as much as he can, in the, you know, while facing Alexei and all of that. And Alexei is a very hard guy to get through to. Especially when it comes to something that he so desperately wants. And he wants Camille. He wants to be with her, and he doesn't get that she doesn't have feelings for him. Is there a way I can just switch control to you? Nope. Okay, I am going to go ahead and go to Manage Worlds so we can switch control to Camille. Because I want her to chat with Ralph for a little bit about all this. If it would hurry up and load. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna switch to Camille. Because she needs to chat with him about it. If it would load. I didn't think this through completely. I really wanted to tell this segment of the story, and it's been in my head for the past few days, so, you know, being able to do it's pretty great. Alright. Did he leave? Where did he go? Magnus is there. I don't know where he went. Did he leave? Ralph was already nearby. Where is he? Ralph? He was in here. Where did he go? I don't know where he went. Let's go ahead and woohoo in the hot tub with Ralph and, you know, find him. Because I genuinely, I don't know where he is. Get off the computer. Wait, I hear someone laughing. I heard someone laughing. I don't know where he is. Is he, like, invisible over here on the couch? I genuinely don't know where he's at. Okay. Let's try this again. Ralph. See, it's not even letting me select. Okay, so she can do it there. Oh, there he is. I am blind. I found him. So I'm not gonna have them woohoo, but I'm gonna have her come out here and chat with him. And, you know, just try to fill him in on exactly what's going on. Invite to stay the night. And let's go ahead and embrace him. You know, she doesn't want anything bad to happen to him, so she's trying to tell him to, you know, keep your eye out. Don't get too confident. If you see him, just, you know, come get me or something. Because though she is a younger vampire than Alexei is, she feels confident that she could take him if the needs arise. And, you know, he obviously believes her. He's a little bit more, I don't want to say, he's arrogant in the way that he feels like he's like, I'm not worried about him. It doesn't matter to me. And Camille she's genuinely worried. She cares about him. She loves this man. And she doesn't want anything terrible to happen to him, especially now that they're actually together and she's given into her feelings for him. And Ralph is that type of guy. He doesn't really take a lot of things seriously, so she's trying to profess her love to him to, you know, convince him, please keep yourself safe. Don't let yourself get too confident in this. You need to keep your wits about you. Don't let him do anything, you know. And again, Ralph's just like, I'm not scared of this puny vampire guy. I'm gonna go ahead and have them woohoo together. You know. Magnus, you just stay over there. You know, I guess it's part of her way to convince him to remain safe. If it would let me do it. There we go. Yeah, again, Ralph's like, babe. Well, not babe, because back then I probably didn't say that, but, you know, he's unaffected by it. He's over what Alexei thinks. He doesn't want to be ruled by him and all of that. I don't know why I'm having to click it like 1,000 times to make it work. Can you just do the... There we go. And though she's a prim and proper type woman, she is already starting to show signs of who she becomes in the future. You know, this seductive woman who is used to getting her way. So in very many ways, she's actually quite similar to Alexei, in that she's used to getting her way, and not having it is going to eventually cause some trouble. But for now, she is still not jaded by the world. Not as much as she will be once life experiences start coming in the way and all of that. And right now, she is just completely enamored with Ralph and all of that, and Magnus is making nice with her maid. Or butler, rather? Yeah, butler. And going on the computer, because why not? Her thirst is down, so we should probably... Vampire, drink plasma, compel for a small drink. And Camille already has little to no shame in the way she, you know, walks around here. She's just strutting about. What? She's right here. Vampire. Compel for a small drink. There we go. And Camille's already, you know, diving into the behavior that eventually is going to become her persona, and that she's already sort of starting to gain subjugates, which means, a human that she keeps around to drink out of, and right now, her butler is currently filling that role. She will eventually get a more permanent subjugate. Random yawn. And yeah. Okay, she's fine now. She's feeling alright. Let's go ahead and have you change, though. Outfits, change outfit. Let's put you into... You know what, let's put you in this dress. I haven't seen you in this in a while. And you look lovely in it. And Camille currently is forming a plan. She really would like to get away with Ralph for a little bit, you know, try to escape Alexei and his eyes, and she feels like right now that he has eyes everywhere, that no matter where she goes, he's going to find her. He's going to see her every move, especially when it comes to Ralph, because he's so paranoid of him. So she's going to be trying to convince Ralph, you know, let's get away for a little bit. I know can't exactly afford it, but I need to get away from here. I don't want Alexei watching us every single moment that he can, and forming whatever plan it is that he is forming right now. And she's genuinely scared for both of their lives. Even though she's immortal, there's still that chance that he could indeed try to kill her, and she's not too fond of it. He seems pretty receptive of the idea. Okay, Magnus is finally leaving, probably hoping that Alexei's still not at his that Alexei's not still at his house, but so you know, she's convincing him right now, you know, we need to get out of here for a little bit. I want to get out of here. I don't want to deal with this. And he is agreeing with her. And he's already talking about vampires. He's already thinking about Alexei. He's like, alright, I understand. But my timer is about to go off, so oh goodness, I'm gonna go ahead and end this part here on her and him making pretty derpy faces. I don't know when the next part will be. I do have an idea in my head for what the next part will be. It'll probably be them on vacation. We'll get to see a little bit of the romance and stuff like that. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this return to the Downworlders series. I hope you enjoyed this part. I also hope you have a magical day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!